What up, YouTube? This episode I'm going to build a $1,000 PC. Some things are going to be excluded, like monitors, speakers, keyboard, and mouse. That's the only things that are going to be excluded. Only things. And I'm not going to do a Crossfire or SLI setup, and I'm not going to go overkill on the RAM. Or I'm going to go better than the average, but yeah. Okay. And if you want to, you can upgrade some parts. Mind the date of the episode. It might not be with the current date, say like in 20 years. If people are still watching 20 years, but anyway. But yeah, it might be like you can upgrade stuff if you find parts cheaper or not. All my stuff is on one website. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Bye. Or actually, not bye, I'll see you there. Bye. Okay. The first thing we're going to get is the Mid-Tower Aerial Cool Strike X gaming case. I'll show you why, and it's pretty cheap. It's $52.44. You save $7.55. Let's see. Reviews. Specs. Okay, it's water cooling ready. Tool-free dry bays. Oh my god, I cannot talk today, and I'm talking pretty fast. You can't tell. So you don't have to hammer in with nails your HDDs and SSDs. Install up to 12 fans. Well, actually, install more. Let me just show you down. 2 front USB ports, and those are audio and front audio ports. You can install 1120mm fans, and you can install up to 3 140mm fans. And yeah, the inside is a ton of room. Where's the motherboards? Compatible motherboard supports ATX micro ATX, and I don't know what the material is, but it says it's SPCC. And all in all, it's pretty good. So you could do 6 HDDs or 6 SSDs, or do a mixture of both. And okay, next thing. See you guys with the next thing is our thermal take 700 watt power supply ATX with all this stuff. Crossfire ready for future upgrades or SLI, depending on your graphics card. And it's after rebate, which I hate rebates, but it's there. It's $40 after rebate, or if you don't pay attention to rebates, $55. I was gonna get a blue LED fan, but I didn't need it. Because it's cool and good. Let's see. Nothing really that special, but there's one good thing about it. There's 2 6/8-pin PCIe connectors for our graphics card we're going to be getting later, as I'll show you. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, our next thing is going to be the MSI blah 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 motherboard. It's refurbished, but I like refurbished more because they check it twice, if you know what I mean, because when they sell it, they get it back to refurbish it, they refurbish it, check it, make sure it works, and so on. It supports Crossfire, supports up to 4 sticks of DDR3 running at 32 gigs of RAM, up to 2,133 megahertz overclock. I wish it could go up to 2,400, but I guess not. Anyway, let's see. Nothing really. Yep, 32 gigs, 4 slots. You see the LAN type, audio chipset. Has 3 USB 3.0 ports, 12 total. It's two system fans, 1 time CPU, and all those PC slots. So it has one of everything for every old or new machine or all that. Yeah, you know. It even supports RAID. The RAID formats go as 0, 1, 8, 10. Its length is 12 inches. Its width is closer to 9 inches, but to be exact, it's 8.858 or 22.5 centimeters. But yep, nothing too special about this. You don't have to get it refurbished, but it's cheaper and it's better in my opinion. But yeah, and it supports SATA 3, and I think that's it. And it supports wired internet connection up to 1,000 megabits per second, and does Winky 3, but that's for, yeah, just read it. I'm just gonna wait here for you guys to read it. Okay, done reading. Fast readers, eh? read this too. Reading. Okay, done. And read this part. Did you see what I mean? Okay, done with that. And yeah, see you guys in the next thing. Okay, our next thing in our build is going to be the AMD FX 8350. You probably is wondering why FX 8350, not FX 8320, because FX 8350 is basically an overclock 8320. Because I have extra money to spend, I decided to spend on this, and it can overclock easier, and it's got everything good. 8 megabytes of L2 cache, 8 megabytes of L3 cache. No. The only thing that sucks is no integrated graphics core. It's overclockable, and if you can't tell, it's made by AMD. If you can't read, and has Turbo Core 2.0 technology. Lets you acquire up to 4.2 gigahertz of processing power, and enhanced virus protection, and that's really it. I like it. Or if you want Intel, you just prefer Intel, go try to find a equivalent i5. I hate i3s because I just really hate them. Just try to go with the i5 if you can find a cheap one. Okay, see you with the next part. What's it called? FX 8350. Well, I'm almost 99% sure. Let's see. Pretty sure. I don't know why it doesn't say plus, but I don't care. Bearing type, long life sleeve, RPM 2800. That might seem a lot, but it's not really, because its noise level is only at 35 dBA, which isn't too loud, but you might be able to find cheaper ones, but who cares? Well, maybe not actually. The airflow is 55 CFM, not bad. Heatsink materials, aluminum, and blah blah blah. 4-pin connector. Don't care. And there's 109 reviews. Anything else? Oh crap! I just realized. Nah. I think we're good because it says over 130 watt TPD. Hopefully. I think we're good. Nailed it. Yeah, and we're gonna see you in the next part. I really hope I did not screw up on this. Okay, let's see. Basically the same thing. You can read all this crap. All the same thing as the other fan. This is another fan for the heatsink, in case you can't tell. So it could be better for the cooling, or at least I think it will be. And it's exact same fan as the fan on the heatsink. That comes with the heatsink, and yeah. So it'll help with efficiency. Okay, see you guys in the next part. Okay, this is the Asus Radeon R9 280. Blah 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 blah. I did this instead of the Gigabyte WindForce because it's cheaper, even though it's not as cool, or it might be as cool. It just, I don't know, and it looks good still. But it's not big as memory bus, and its resolution, the highest, is not the best, but who cares? You can upgrade later, or just do Crossfire, which doesn't improve resolution, I don't think. But it looks better on paper and FPS, because I don't think you're going above 1080 or 1440p, or I think that's it. And the memory clock and core clock's right here. Since it's GDR5, it doesn't waste 3 gigabytes of video memory. And that's a recommended video memory for graphics card on Battlefield 4 even. And that's the latest game at current anyway. And it's gonna help with the mantle crap anyway. It'll increase it even more. And this even looks cool, but I know it's not gonna look like this. But that's it. Really. I'll see you guys in the next thing. Okay. For the RAM, I'm gonna do 8 gigabytes. Yeah. I was gonna go for 16 gigabytes. It was more expensive. And I changed my budget a lot for that, so I just went back with this. I know it's 2,000, not 24,000. It's 2,400 megahertz, even though our motherboard only supports up to 2,133 megahertz. I think I'll just downgrade. The reason I did this because it looks cool. That's basically it. Just probably find cheaper RAM that's 8 gigabytes. And in the future, since our motherboard has 4 RAM slots, we go to 16 gigabytes right now. Or if you want to purchase the 16 gigabyte version, you could do up to, let's see, 32 gigabytes if you get 2 of those. But only if you have Windows Pro or whatever. And this is basically it. You guys probably get different RAM for cheaper, but I just like to look at this, and the heatsinks look awesome. Okay, see you guys in the next thing. Bye. Okay, I actually got an SSD in the build. I actually got 2 of them in this build. Yes, 2. You're probably asking why 2? Because one for the main OS, one for the games. I also got a HDD, which I'll show in the next clip. But yeah, these run pretty fast. You can't see it right here. 500 read speed, 475. I think it runs like little more than half that, or maybe more. Maybe it runs full speed. I really doubt it's that fast, but who cares? When it's that fast, you'll get a lot accomplished. You'll be the first one into a game lobby game, or you find tanks and blow up people, because you want to be the first one, right? But yeah, and let's see, in the tower we can just convert this to 3.5 inch with the case that comes with it. That's what I like about the case. Since we have 2, it'll be good for like games like just don't game it like Minecraft. It'll load chunks faster, and Battlefield 4 you'll get into the actual game first before anyone else does. And grab tanks and all that crap. So that's what it's good for. See you guys in the next. Also, the first SSD would be for the main OS, so it could boot up faster. If I didn't say that, I think I did, but just in case I didn't. So for the first SSD, and second one SSD for just games. Okay, see you in the next clip. Bye. Also, I'm talking very fast, I can't tell. Just try to keep up with me, and thank you, God. Okay, let's go. Okay, for our HDD, which you do not need necessarily if you don't want. I'm going to use this purely for recording YouTube videos. Because in case if you actually know what you're doing when recording, or if you're just a novice, I'm still in the novice stage, but if you didn't know, a hard drive can actually, I hate this term, but nah, I'm just going to say it can slow down your FPS. I was going to say bottleneck, but not really. It can actually slow it down. Right now I usually get like an average of 150 FPS in a game, but with this it goes down to like 60. I mean, with the hard drive I have currently. This should boost it up to 130. Well, actually I'll get better FPS overall because I'll get better graphics, because blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Can't wait to show benchmarks once I get this PC built. And yeah, this is a pretty good hard drive. So you don't really need this, or if you don't want to use SSD to put your games on, you can put it on this, so your SSD doesn't die quickly. But I'm only using this for recording, because if you put SSD on a recording with fraps, it'll kill the SSD faster than it needs. Okay, so you get the next thing. Bye. Okay, I'm just gonna make a video of 4 things. I'm gonna make a video of the Cooler Master fan, Cooler Master fan, all those fans, and headset for recording with. Because right now I'm using a Guitar Hero microphone, believe it or not. I'm using a Guitar Hero microphone to record these videos. So first thing is this. Let's get into it. Okay. The specs. Fan type. Obviously, case fan. These are all for my case or tower or whatever. 140 millimeter. Blue. What else? 1000 RPM. 61 CFM. 16 dBA. All in all, pretty good. Life hours 35,000. I'm talking really fast because I want to get through this pretty fast. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, there's 2 of those, so keep in mind. Okay, there's 4 of these actually. Let's see. Basically the same thing. Long 3 or 4 pin power connector. I have a lot of power connectors, so it's gonna be good for this. I'm gonna have just enough, or maybe I might not even have enough. Who knows? If I don't, maybe I'll just find a spare power supply or something. Who cares? Anyway, let's see. LED red, blah blah blah. 50,000 hours, 19 dBA, 70 CFM, 2,000 RPM. Good enough for me. Okay, next to the blue one. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to do this quick, so I don't want to record these all in separate sessions. This has a lot of reviews. 120 millimeters, 69 CFM at 2,000 RPM, long life sleeve bearing type, noise level 19 dBA, static pressure, don't care about that, voltage 12. And the power consumption is 4.2 watts. Life hours 50,000. Connectors 3-pin. Okay, last thing. This is actually going to be for me. You really do not need this unless this is also for a recording rig. This is a refurbished Levino headset. I got the refurbished one because it's cheaper. $3 cheaper. I mean, $2 cheaper. And I record with it better than a Guitar Hero microphone. That's a joke. But yeah. Also, in case you can't tell or by the annotation, back when I got the FX8350, I actually went with the FX8320 and came up with 2 fans. And yeah, you might have to ditch 2 fans actually if your power supply doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna see how much power supply. See how much our power supply supports with fan-wise 3 or 4 power connectors. Please be a lot, please. Okay. It supports up to 7. Okay. How many fans do we have? Come on. Okay, we have 2, 4, 6. Oh, you're gonna have to ditch 1 fan. Just 1 fan. Doesn't matter which one. Just you're gonna have to ditch 1. I'm not gonna show you in this video, and it'll make it the thing even cheaper. Okay. So the total cost for all this, and keep in mind, in states with that or these states for that charge tax, you're gonna have a lot more than this. And well, I'm just gonna blur out the zip code because you don't need to see that. But the total right now for this is $1,017 minus the fan. And wait. And there's a $20 mail-in rebate, which would drop this below $1,000 with shipping. And minus the fan, to give you like $990, so you can spend $10 more on anything you want. Anything. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe you buy a $10 HDD. Did I say that right? HDD. But yeah, thank you guys, and check out my other videos. And all the parts and stuff will be in the description. Okay.